Hello Capricorn and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your fortnightly reading for April the 1st through to the 15th. So we are in Aries season, the heart of Aries season. So the sun is shining, the sun is exalted in Aries, Mars is being super activated because it rules Aries. So there's a lot happening here. And you've got the world, Saturn, Capricorn, Aquarius, Libra, and Cup 9 Moon Pisces. Okay, so wow, Saturn, your ruler, has come in. That is a completion of a cycle, and you're going to be really, really happy and fulfilled that it's over, that it's done. So this is a really nice, there's a completion of a project or a completion of a cycle, and it's like, woohoo, this is done. So things feel like they're going to start lining up now, and it's like, I think with the Saturn, your ruler, it's kind of saying this has taken a little bit of time. It's actually probably potentially been a slow process, and you had to kind of work really hard at it as well. So it's kind of like, breathe a sigh of relief. It's all done and over now, which is really nice. So Capricorn, this reading is for Capricorn Sun, Moon and Rising, and always recommend to watch all three of your placements if you know your your sun sign, your moon sign, or your rising sign, because that kind of gives a fuller picture of what's going on for you. It kind of like fills out the picture. And this is a general reading, Capricorn. Just take what feels right and leave the rest. I'm just watching a couple of dragonflies at the window at this moment in time. So take what feels right and leave the rest. If it does really resonate, there will be an extended reading. The link for that is in the description box below. Also, just letting you know, I've opened up for personal readings, so that's in the description box below. But these dragonflies have caught my attention. And you know, I always read what happens with nature and the kind of in a more of a shamanic style. And it's a sense of a joining of two ideas, a joining of two spiritual energies going zzz. So this is kind of, there's something coming in here. We'll explore this a little bit more, but that's kind of what I'm getting. A joining of two spirits or two spiritual ideas even, but very high vibrational ideas. So very nice. We've got Pentacle 6 Mercury Taurus. This is nice. You're getting the rewards and gifts of the ending of the cycle. This could come in the form of a little bit more of something that you needed. So maybe there's a little bit more money coming, because the Pentacle 6 can often mean that. Mercury's being super speedy at the moment. It's the planet of communication. So it's going super fast through the zodiac. At this moment in time, it's moving really, really fast, which means that there's a lot of fast-moving plans. There's a lot of quick ideas coming in, a lot of things that you're working with inside your mind. But in Taurus, it's kind of grounding down, which is actually really nice. And so I do feel like the Pentacle 6 brings in balance on a material realm, on your realm, the realm of Earth. And this is actually where it's something that you really, really needed. Now, for some of you, this could be a well-earned break, but it could be that you just got a little bit of a boost for your health, or something nice around the home, something good coming in terms of career and money. The Pentacle 6 is just giving you that little extra reward or boost that is saying, well done, like it's kind of a little pat on the back. And that's because Saturn, like I said, Saturn is your ruler, and Saturn loves its Capricorns. And so it wants to, rewards for hard work is really what's coming in here. And it looks after you. It's very protective energy. The Saturn energy is coming in super strong. It's kind of an older, more mature energy as well. So there might be that there is a sense of having something has matured, or even, there might be an older person around you as well, kind of like an older, wiser person. It's interesting, when I was tuning into your reading, I had this old, wise kind of guide come in. It was an old, wise sage, and sometimes they're different. And he said, yeah, I'm coming in for Capricorn today. So that's where I'm kind of getting this Saturnian kind of message that something has matured, or someone has matured. So yeah, that's part, and this might be even you, part of you. So you're getting the positive results as a result of that. The Wheel of Fortune. So things are about to shift and change now that cycle is over. Welcome to Jupiter, the great benefic planet in the Wheel of Fortune. It's wanting to expand something. Crossed by the 10 of Pentacles, yes. A cycle is over with the 10 of Pentacles. So it's a cycle that could have been really good. You put a lot into with the 10 of Pentacles. You got a lot out of. And you're probably leaving a lot of something really good behind as well. In your conscious mind, you've got the Emperor. This is the card of Aries. You know, in Aries season, it's all about activation, change. It's like the spring cycle. So wanting to make something a concrete reality, judgment. Okay, so some big cards coming in for you. The Hierophant, more major arcana coming through. The Five of Pentacles. We've got the Two of Wands. This is activating change. The Four of Cups. You're not entirely sure about it, but the Seven of Swords. It's very cardinal energy. That's the thing, is that the Aries energy is a cardinal sign like you, which is kind of wanting to initiate and start things. It will also be squaring your sun at some point. So it will be kind of challenging you to be doing this, to be activating and bringing in this change. And we've got the Two of Cups. Oh, the card of love coming in. Very nice. Or partnership. Very, very nice coming through for you. And here comes the Six of Pentacles. Okay, just to let you know, there's a little bit more of something coming your way in terms of that relationship. And we've got the High Priestess. Okay, so all will be revealed in good time with the High Priestess. She's bringing in synchronicities and serendipity when it comes to somebody coming into your life as well. But it's, you know, she'll do things in her own time. It also does represent your intuition. So interesting. So here we have the situation, the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is fate turning, and something fated is coming, something is changing and shifting. And like I said, beautiful. Jupiter is the great benefic. It wants to expand. It wants to bring in, potentially can bring in some good fortune as well. So this is actually really, really positive if you can let go of that, that completion of the Ten of Pentacles represents the thing that you've completed. And, you know, it's a really, really positive. Look what you've achieved here, this Ten of Pentacles here. So you've put in everything as much as you can, and you've done really, really well. So that's the sense of you need to kind of let that go now, even though it might be something you kind of potentially thinking of holding on to or wanting to keep. It's like that cycle is done. So yeah, it's kind of interesting. So looking at the next new thing, it's kind of interesting because, you know, the Wheel of Fortune is a 10 as well. The Judgment is the double 10, and you cross by a 10. There's lots of 10s happening here, and 10s do represent the end of a cycle. So it's kind of like where does the start of one cycle clash with the ending of another, and where does that stop you from moving forward? So it's kind of looking at that energy as well. And interestingly, we've got the 4 here in the Emperor, which is all around foundational. So it's a foundational shift and change here into whatever this new cycle that you're stepping into. So the Emperor energy, this is the card of Aries. As we talked about, you're in Aries season. This is in your conscious mind. So Aries season's been very, very strong. Virtually every single reading I've done for Aries season has had either the Emperor, the King of Wands, or the Ace of Wands, or these Aries energy. And you've got the Two of Wands. So again, another Aries energy, which is around initiation, starting something, taking action, new goals, new plans, getting really fired up and motivated, it's drive, it's all of this sort of stuff. So this is in your conscious mind, the Emperor energy. So the Emperor energy does represent success in its pure concrete form of it, and it can be around stepping into your own authority, like bossing up, being large and in charge of your life. It may be that you're thinking about somebody that represents those sort of qualities for you. So this can be anything from, say, a father figure or a parent figure that was a very authoritarian. It could have been like a boss energy. It could have been, you know, anybody that's kind of it can even be a teacher, somebody that's had some kind of official, or it kind of is very strong authority energy around them. Now, it can quite literally just mean authorities in general, like maybe you're just dealing with a lot of red tape or bureaucracy and stuff like that. So, but either way, mostly what the Emperor is saying here is it's time to step up to the plate, because you've got to start this new thing and, you know, step into it. And so this is in your conscious mind. You're really wanting to make this, you really wanted to make it successful, the previous thing, and it was successful. So then the next thing you're wanting it to bring in to be even as successful, if not more successful. In the root of the issue, what's happening deep down here is the Judgment energy. And you know, you've got three major arcanas here with the Emperor, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Judgment all in a line. So this new energy that's coming in is very, very strong and significant for you. It's kind of a bigger picture energy. What's ending is the Ten of Pentacles, which is the minor arcana. So it's not as strong an energy what's blocking you here. So the energy coming in is stronger. And this is what the Judgment energy is around. Something is very strongly calling you to step into now. Very, very strong sense of this. And you want to make it successful, or you're wanting success around it. So this may be that you're getting messages from somebody, you know, some kind of authority that you're kind of thinking, I need to respond to that in some way. But the Judgment energy is kind of saying there's something new that's on offer here. It potentially can feel like it's usually comes in when you're ending one cycle, one phase, and you're kind of in that transition phase where you're listening and hearing where you're going to next, but you're also processing the ending and also working out what you're keeping, all the good stuff, and what you're letting go of. So it's kind of a processing energy. But yeah, you can see the angel there. There's messages coming in loud and clear about all of those sort of things, where you're going next and what you need to let go of. In the recent past, you've got the Hierophant. So this is another Taurian energy, actually. You've got a lot of Taurus around you as well, because you've got Mercury Taurus with the Six of Pentacles, and the Five of Pentacles is kind of like a Capricornish, Taurus energy as well. But the Hierophant is saying that this was a big commitment, the thing that's finished. It was, I do feel like this was a big, it feels like a soul cycle that required, and sometimes, this is, the Taurus energy very much represents the material realm. So it's like this big commitment is kind of coming to an end for whatever reason. You did put a lot of time and effort and energy into it, but I'm also getting that this can be something that was happening on a higher spiritual soul growth plane, that you kind of coming to the end of something that was happening, because the Hierophant can represent the higher self, the soul, the spiritual realities in your life and how they fit in, what you believe around all of that. So it does feel like you are kind of leaving an established order of some sort and stepping into something new. So, and you might even be, like, for some of you, working through some ideas around religion. I mean, we're kind of coming up to Easter as well. So there's a lot of Easter energy around. So the Five of Pentacles in the near future, what's kind of interesting, and it's kind of, if you have any Virgo in your chart, it's like you're doing the opposite of Virgo. Or if you are cross-watching or a partner with Virgo, you might want to watch that reading as well, because Virgo had the opposite. They went from the Five of Pentacles to the Hierophant, whereas you're going from the Hierophant to letting go of some sort of ideal or big commitment into feeling, with the Five of Pentacles, a little bit like not sure what it is that you're committing to next. It can feel a little bit left out in the cold, because sometimes when cycles end, it feels a bit like, okay, where to next? It's that limbo land energy. So the Five of Pentacles is kind of like where you're feeling a little bit, even left out in the cold kind of energy. It can be that it's trying to work out where to go next because nothing's quite resonating or nothing feels quite right for you. And part of this sense of not having something that you're rebuilding makes you feel unvaluable. Like, it makes you think, well, I have no purpose or value, so I want something to kind of throw my energy into and start building something new. And if you're not doing that, it's going to have this sense of feeling like you could be worried about money, or you could be thinking about how you're going to be making money or different forms of income, or it could just be, feeling a little bit like rejected of some sort. Like, it could be bringing up those kind of survival fears of not really sure of where you're going next, which I think is, we move, and this is exactly what happened to Virgo as well. They moved from the Five of Pentacles to the Six of Pentacles. So it was an incremental step from this poverty of consciousness energy, or something's lacking with the Five of Pentacles, to, oh, everything, it's coming in now. So it feels like kind of temporary. There's like a temporary feeling of worry that you're not getting what you need. And then it comes in with the Six of Pentacles, and you can see you've got double Six of Pentacles. And I think Virgo got the same as well. So like I said, there's a lot of similarities with those readings. And the double six means rebalancing. It's a sense of rebalancing and bringing in a lot more harmony. The six is a very harmonious energy. So on the material realm, which is really great, and right next to the Two of Cups, which is relationship, which is also great. So there's good stuff coming. It's just that moment of like wondering whether it's going to turn up or not, that's coming up in the near future. But you're presenting as the Two of Wands, which is with the Emperor in your conscious mind, and the Two of Wands you are presenting as, this is very fiery. It's very much, okay, I'm ready to step into something new. I'm ready to take those steps, step into something new, leave the old behind because it's finished and done with now. I'm ready to step into something new. And so I think that sometimes there's a lag between the messages that you're getting deep down from spirit and in your gut, and messages coming in through the soul, and it actually turning up in the physical realm. And that's kind of what I'm getting, is it's all happening there up in spirit, but it's just, it's probably not like you're aware of it. You're probably tuned into it, but it just takes a little bit longer to get there to see the results. So that's kind of what I'm getting with this. So the Four of Cups, this is the energy surrounding you. This is where you're kind of feeling a little bit bored, or you're a little bit like listless, or there's a sense of feeling disillusioned, or just wanting more, like more connection, or something to come in that you can, open up to on a deeper level. So, you are crowned by the Nine of Cups, which is around your fulfillment. This is the big major theme of this reading, is looking at your fulfillment and stepping into the new cycle and bringing that in, and what does it look like? And at the moment, you're not feeling very fulfilled. Whatever's being on offer emotionally at this moment, you're like, yeah, I don't know if I really want that, or it's okay, I guess. It's something that I've had, and it's a bit of a comfort zone, but it's kind of like that energy at the moment. So, which is why you kind of hopes and fears you got the Seven of Swords, because this is where, you've got 1 foot in and 1 foot out. You've moved out of a big commitment, but you've got 1 foot towards freedom or the next stage, but you're kind of still in that limbo land. Especially inside your mind, with the way you're perceiving it with the Seven of Swords. So this is kind of, I think that that's something that you're probably not wanting at this moment in time, but, it's up to you how you perceive that. But we've got, as an outcome, okay, it finally does come in, and it's like, your ships do come in with the Two of Cups. In comes a fabulous relationship, or it could be an existing relationship where you're just getting more from that person. So it may be that, these can be huge soul growth energies that are coming in around partnerships and long-term partnerships, and something's ended, or that something's kind of, even in relationships, there's always cycles completing and new cycles beginning. And there may be a little moment where it feels a bit like rocky for a bit if you're in an existing relationship, or even, this can be a friend, or even if you're single and looking for somebody, it can just be a little bit feel like there's nothing coming in that you're needing at this moment in time in the near future. But in it comes. As an outcome, the Two of Cups, it's saying it's coming. So the Two of Cups is love and relationship. There's more love coming to you for a start. So the Six of Pentacles rebalances things in terms of what it is that you need. So you've gone from the 5 to the 6. It's very methodical. It's step by step. It's going quite slowly. That's the thing. It's a sense that it's a slow start. But what I'm also getting with this is that, there are interlapping cycles. You're at the 5 and 6 stage, which would suggest a midpoint. Even though you're getting the message that something has completed, you're still at a midpoint. So it's interlapping cycles that are occurring here. So you're at a midpoint in terms of like something that you're working on, or in terms of your life even, or in terms of, if you want to look at the bigger picture in terms of a relationship. It's like, it's kind of like one of those things that, just say you've been with someone for like maybe 7 years. Just, this is an example, it's nothing specific. And you're kind of thinking, okay, after the 7-year cycle kind of finishes, it has a sense that something's ending with Saturn. It's time now to step into the new cycle. What does that look like? Because that might mean stepping up into an even deeper commitment. So maybe that means getting married, or having kids, or buying a home together, or getting pets, or maybe it means moving, or maybe it means breaking up. But it's a sense of you stepping into the new. So it's a new cycle, even though it's a halfway point in a relationship. So that's just an example. You could apply that to a relationship, or you could apply it to somewhere where another situation that you're finding yourself at in this time. It could be related to work and money, because the Six of Pentacles represents gifts of money coming to you as well. So you've got 2 of them coming in. So it's a very lucky time for winning money, or having money given to you, little bonuses coming for you, or gifts of money of any sort, or even like promotions, like things like that. So yeah, the Six of Pentacles is like there's a little bit more extra coming to you, which is really nice. And this might be you. Like there's people wanting to invest in you. The universe is investing in you. You're getting more of what you need, so that we can see the scales is balancing. But this might even be you with the Six of Pentacles saying, I want to invest more in my partnership, or I want to invest more into my relationships of some sort. So, and this might be someone very significant with the High Priestess here, because the High Priestess can represent the one, your number one in the world. If this is, this could be someone new coming in terms of, if you're single, there's a new relationship coming in that could be quite significant as well, which is really, really nice. But the Six of Pentacles in general just means the giving and receiving. So if you're a giver, be open to receive. If you're a receiver, be open to give. It kind of both are good, it works both ways, and that is bringing in the balance. So it's really, really nice. So I feel like it's with the High Priestess energy here, all will be revealed in good time. She, like I said, she reveals things. Trust your intuition. Because your intuition's talking to you through the Judgment energy and letting you know deep down that there is something coming. There's a new phase, and there's something calling to you. There's more coming, but you got to trust that, because there's going to be that moment where it doesn't feel like it is coming in. So the High Priestess, definitely, it's an energy of showing you things when you need to see it, and she's kind of saying you don't need it right this second, right in the near future. And it's like, thanks, High Priestess, I would like it, but let's pull an affirmation card for you. So I'm sure you're happy to wait and be patient if it's worth waiting for, and I think that it is definitely. So there's a lot of support and encouragement from the universe for moving into the next phase, taking things to the next step, the next level, and stepping into the new cycle. So, okay, I love this. So we've been talking a lot about money, and this says, I am open and receptive to new avenues of income. This is your affirmation card, the message the universe wants you to hear and wants to affirm to you. It says, I now receive my good from expected and unexpected sources. I am an unlimited being accepting from an unlimited source in an unlimited way. I'm blessed beyond my fondest dreams. So, this is the thing with the Six of Pentacles, is that it can, because you've got it double 6, and it's kind of this, the High Priestess brings in synchronicities and serendipities. So you might meet somebody that might be a fortuitous or prosperous kind of relationship, or you might, just decide I'm going to buy a lottery ticket today and it wins a little bit of money. So either way, it's and it might come, like I said, from unexpected places, because it can just feel like it comes out of the blue sometimes with the Six of Pentacles. But this might be you also going, well, okay, I've had this idea and this opportunity's come up through this partnership, and I'm willing to invest into that. I think it could make good money. So, but it it might just kind of be not something that you're thinking of right at this minute. So we have, oh, really cute as the charm, the little pussy cat. And this cat looks like it's meowing. It wants something. It's, you know, cats are like communicating that I want something. And this is what that is right next to the judgment card, which is around a message coming to you. Or maybe this is you giving a message to somebody else. This could be, you know, we're moving into a new phase. Where are you at? Kind of thing. But the cat is saying, be loud. The squeaky wheel gets the oil is what I'm trying to say. Don't be afraid to speak up and ask for what it is that you want. So that's kind of what I'm getting, that there's something that you want and it's coming in loud and clear. A message is coming in loud and clear about what it is that you need and want. And that is actually what's coming to you. So that's what I love about this little cat. And she's there going, I'm hungry, I want food. And the Five of Pentacles is saying, I don't have any food. And the Six of Pentacles is saying, yes, I do. Here it is. Here's what you're needing. So, it doesn't have to necessarily be related to food. It could be, but just whatever it is that you need. So that's it, Capricorn. I think it's a really, really positive shift. There's some really good things coming to you that you need. So I'm going to take it over to the extended reading now, where we're going to see what is coming in the near future and the future beyond, where things start balancing out. There's more coming in. There's a really nice partnership coming through, and there's potential new avenues of income coming in. So we're going to see where all of this is going and look further into the future with this. And we're also going to ask any other clarifiers or any other messages that you need to hear about it. And we're also going to tune in to career, money, love, and relationships and pull some cards specifically for those 3 areas. So that's all in the extended reading. Would love it if you come over, Capricorn. The link is in the description box below, and I usually pin the link to the comments as well. And if this is where we're leaving each other, please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, because that lets YouTube know that you support this channel and the content that's being created and helps with the growth of the channel. So take care, Capricorn. It's all going to be good. And see you next time.